What up? What up? What up? All right, I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Those that jump on, I know it's a weekday. I know it's the middle of the day. I know y'all at work. I understand. But today is Thursday, and I forgot to shoot video footage yesterday because I chilled most of the day. I did some Patreon work, and yeah. So if you're on my Patreon, you know the changes started yesterday. What's up? Got somebody on here. Steven. What's up, Steven? Um, Now that I lean back, it seems like I need to maybe bring my tripod closer. So let me do a couple adjustments real quick and go ahead and bring y'all a little bit closer because as I lean back in my chair, I'm realizing that I can barely see the screen. So I'm gonna bring the tripod all up in my face. Move that out the way. I'm hoping y'all can hear me because I really don't want to put these headphones on for real, for real. So let me know if you can't hear me. Hey, Mr. G. If you can't hear me, please let me know and I will put the actual headphones on my ear, but I don't know what difference it would make of me putting the headphones on my ear or not. The microphone is here in my face, so I'm hoping you can hear me just fine. So, anyway, as you can see from the title, Van Build 2018 and RTR 2019. I have been getting asked so much, especially here in Lake Havasu, before everybody rolled out to the van build, which started, I think, a day or two ago. Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? And I do have people I like there. I do have friends there. I do have people I consider van or family there who want me to be there in Parker. But it ain't gonna happen. Hey, Val. Ooh, Val, I need to make you an admin. I did not know that you were not an admin. I need to do that. If you're the same Val, I think you are. Are you my Val? I can't tell because the sun is in my face. Anyway, if you are my Val, you text me and let me know because you have my number. Anyway, so in the description box of this video, you can go and watch at your leisure. I put last year's van build harassment video back up as public because I had it on private because of all the backlash and negative, nasty comments and emails and DMs I was getting. But I have made it public again for those of you who want to watch it. That video has some of the highest numbers of, maybe the top 10 highest numbers, but I cannot monetize it because of the content that I'm talking about. So trust and believe, this video makes me no money, but I want everyone to know exactly the details of why I will not be at the van build. Now, granted, I don't think that's the norm of what happened to me last year. I'm hoping that's not the norm, but the backlash I received from it is so tremendous that people are still talking about it a year later. I've heard that I was conversation of campfire talk just before the van build started, that the incident that happened to me, everyone voiced their opinion on why I was wrong, why I was right, what I should have done, what they would have done, blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Rhonda, for the thumbs up, for everybody to please hit the thumbs up. 56 chatting, 12 thumbs up. If you don't mind doing a thumbs up real quick. Anyway, I handled it the way I saw fit based on how I felt at the time. Would I do it different in hindsight? Of course. But I was not the only person that was harassed that last year. There were 3 of us, but because I am a YouTuber and I put my information out there on YouTube, and everybody with a YouTube is able to get behind their digital keyboard and voice their opinions and be big and bad and bold. Look, y'all knew where I was. If you had such a opinion last year about what was going on, you should have came to the van build, stepped to me like an adult in my face and said what you was going to say. Nobody has ever approached me to my face yet. And the one person that did got arrested because she grabbed me and she also assaulted me. Anywho, it happened, whatever, blah, 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 blah. That was a year later. Y'all need to get over it because I'm over it. And I'm the one that was victimized. So y'all need to let that go. because it is what it is. It happened. It's done. It's over. Blah blah. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Um, so I'm not going because again, like I said, a year later, people are still talking about it. I just heard from friends that maybe 3 or 4, 5 days ago, I was the topic of the campfire talk. So, it is what it is. The fact that people still talking about it, the fact that I still am getting emails from hateful people, the fact that I still get DMs from hateful people, comments from hateful people telling me what I should have done, what I could have done, the fact that it didn't happen the way I said it did. Okay, well, you believe the hearsay of other people with YouTube channels that are voicing their opinions who weren't even there. Go ahead and believe them since they weren't there and not believe the person who it happened to. So good luck with that. All I can say is the main reason I'm probably getting backlash is hoo, 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 hoo. You can call me a racist, you can call me a bigot, but we all know that's the main reason I'm probably getting backlash from it a year later. Anybody else, it probably would have been dropped by now. Anyway, so I'm not going to Van Build. I will never go to Van Build. I will never put myself in the position to deal with that. I will never put myself in the position to have the negative people that attach themselves and go to the van build to see me on any footage of any YouTuber at the van build so they can then say, aha, she's there, blah, blah. Why did she go back? If this really happened, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to feed the trolls. The trolls will get no food from me. They will go starving as far as I'm concerned. Now, that being said about the van build, short answer was no, I'm not going to Van Build 2018, nor will I go to a Van Build ever again. I love the fact that there is a van build out there. I love the fact that there is a place where people can go get work done and all they have to do is buy the materials, their own solar, what have you. And there are people with skills that go and volunteer their time, their energy, their skills to help people who need beds, cabinets, shelves, solar put on. I think it's a great, great, great thing. But for me personally, the negative outweighs the positive, unfortunately, because it's a really decent event hosted by someone I think means well, but just handled the situation last year terribly. And I'm not going to judge. He handled it the way he saw fit based on the fact that the person was his friend and whatever, it is what it is. So I'm letting that that particular function is just something I will not attend just for my own sake, safety, sanity, whatever. Now, on to RTR. I will be at RTR 2019. Last video I saw on Bob's channel, and I haven't watched videos in about 4 days, but the last video I saw, there's probably going to be a switch of location as to where they put him. I'm sorry if you can hear this wind, but it is a crazy windy day out here today. We're talking high winds. The van is rocking. Miss V had her little canopy shade thing up and it just blew and fell down. So she had to put that away. So yeah, we woke up to this. It was not like this at all yesterday. But back to what I was talking about, RTR. I will be there. I'm hoping to be able to have, like I did last year, a little section of Vanner Family Camp section. Where I think we were able to squeeze comfortably 15 to 16 vehicles at one point. I think we had. We were right next to each other, of course, but we were comfortable. And I'm hoping to be able to get a little spot where we can do that again and have it relatively level wherever they end up putting Mr. Bob Wells, because I think the location changed already and he doesn't know. As far as I saw last video, you'll have to go to his website and his YouTube cheaprvliving.com to figure all that info out, because I don't know it any sooner than you guys know it. I go to the website and I go to the YouTube just like you would to find that information out. But I do plan on being at RTR. As far as what we'll do at the Vanner Family Camp, I don't have any clue. I think we're going to be winging it. Last year was fun and we winged it. We had a couple of potlucks at our Vanner Family Camp area. And I do recommend that any women especially newbies, go to the women's RTR. I recommend that. I won't be at the women's RTR. I will be at Schoolie Palooza. Schoolie Palooza is going to be happening at the same time, I believe, as women's RTR, just before the regular RTR. So I'll be at Schoolie Palooza with seeing my schoolie friends that I met last year and Uncle Lynn. If you're not familiar with Uncle Lynn's channel, it's Destination Uncertain is his channel name, and I did not put it in the description box below because I didn't think I was going to be mentioning it, but I will go back after this video and add it. But it's Destination Uncertain, and his little icon is his gray schoolie with the white top. So if you see that, then you know you're on the right channel. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I'll be doing during women's RTR. But I definitely know that you should go to women's RTR if you are a woman, if you are a newbie, if you have specific things that you are questioning or afraid of as a woman, and you want to do it in a safe environment with no guys around where you can ask those questions and see how other women are doing it. Definitely go to women's RTR. Definitely. I can't recommend that enough. I can't stress that enough. Definitely now, before RTR and women's RTR gets started, go to cheaprvliving.com and jump on that forum and go to the women's only section, and you could probably get more info there as well. So definitely go to that. But yes, I will be going to RTR, and I will try my best to have a little teeny section that we can oh, thanks, Fredo. Is it Fredo? Maybe it's Fredo. Fredo, thanks for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. He says, or she says, no, he says, just passing through. Love the videos. Thanks so much. Hey, Miss M. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate that. I didn't expect as many people to jump on. I was just trying to get this info out there because I didn't shoot any footage yesterday, and people have been asking me some questions, so I wanted to answer them. Remember, tomorrow night, Friday, Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday is tomorrow night. Bring your adult beverage with adult topics. No holds barred within reason. And I'm going to add that disclaimer because we had somebody get banned last month and they were upset and they unsubscribed from my channel because they got banned from a question that I refused to answer. And I said, it's fine that you asked it. I'm just not answering it. And I think one of my admins put him in a timeout and he got upset about it. So it is what it is. For the most part, it's no holds barred. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about racial type stuff. But other than that, it's mostly adult content. So Freaky Friday is tomorrow night. And there are some changes coming to the channel. So let me just go ahead and add those onto this video since I have you live and those that are watching the replay. I have decided that since YouTube has decided to demonetize, or not demonetize, but pay me less for the same amount of work that I've been putting in, and significantly pay me less, that I'm going to do less work and stress from myself. So you will be getting videos twice a week from me, not 3 times a week. I will still keep my 3 live videos every month, the first Saturday of the month, the third Sunday of the month, and the last Saturday of the month. Please go to crystalvanner.com to see what those videos are, what they entail, because a couple of them require you doing a little homework. That means you got to listen to a 30 to 45, 50-minute, less than an hour podcast, and then come and chat with us about it. That's podcast and book club. So if you're into that, join us. If you're not and you want to just jump on those videos and listen to what we're talking about, that's cool too. But I've decided you'll get a video twice a week from me. Most likely it'll be Tuesdays and Saturdays, depending. But look for videos twice a week starting next week. You will get a video, which you're getting today. You got a video on Tuesday and you will get a video Saturday. After this Saturday, that's it. I'm going to twice a week. Actually, you'll get 4 videos this week because we've got Freaky Friday. So again, Freaky Friday is not up for you to watch. You have to be there live or you miss out. And it can last anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. I think we were on 3+ hours one time. And it's just adult beverage. And if you don't drink, bring your water, your orange juice, your apple juice, your soda, whatever it is you drink. Sip on it. We have a good time. We talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's just a fun time. Let your hair down. Whatever. Thank you so much, Miss Douglas. That was huge. But Yeah, I just wanted to put it out there about Van Build and RTR and the channel changes. Um, I just feel like I need to put my time and my effort into what's making me money, and that is my other job. I do have a 1 day a week job here in Lake Havasu that I'm going to be starting this month. So I need to put my time and energy into those things that are guaranteed money and not this yo-yo that YouTube is playing games. YouTube promotes who they want to promote. They push the channels that they want to push. They push notifications for channels that they want to push, and I'm not playing games with them anymore. I do want to continue to document my journey, and if I make money, so be it. If I don't, so be it. I would, but I'm not going to stress myself out on YouTube no more. It's just not worth it. I made changes on Patreon as well. If you really want to support me and you're able to financially, you can go over to Patreon and get some extra content. 3 times a week I'm posting on Patreon, plus there's some little extras in there here and there. But other than that, I'm not wasting my time with YouTube anymore. So I'm not going to be on much longer. We'll just do an impromptu Q&A. Anybody got any questions about the things I've just discussed in this video? I'll give you about 5 minutes to go ahead and do those questions, and then I'm going to jump on off because I am going to run into town, I think, and hit the Walmart or the grocery store and get me some food. So what's up? Galaxy Dreamin' wants to know, will you have space for a 40-foot schoolie close to you? Ooh, I don't know. The reason I don't know is because I don't know where they're going to be hosting the RTR, and I don't know when I get there how many people are already going to be there. I can't get there too early because remember, it's only 14-day pass that you get. So if I get there too early, I'll have to leave early as well. So I can get there early the day of, like very, very early the day of, but and I will try and keep some space, but I can't say for sure that I'll have space for a 40-foot schoolie. I'll try my best. That's all I can do because I can't, because it's desert, it's free land. I can't be like, you can't park here. So I'm going to try my best. I will try my best. We did have a class A, and I don't know how big she was, but we had a class A parked with us pretty much the whole 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half-ish of RTR last year. She just kind of stayed put. So I will try my best to find an out of the way spot. We probably won't be as close to the main campfire because the closer you are to the main campfire, the more crowded it is. So I'll be kind of out of the way, but within some kind of walking distance because I don't plan on driving to seminars or the main campfire every time I want to go to something. So it'll be within walking distance. So that helps that that I have my little camp a little further away. It helps to give me more space that way. So I'll try. But I'll definitely be making a video of how to get to where I am, just like I did last year, how I did a walking video of where I was in camp based on the main camp. Oh, I appreciate that. Can't wait to see your schoolie because I love schoolies. Even though I don't want a 40-foot schoolie, it's too big for me. I would never get a class A or anything that huge, but I just love seeing people's layouts in the schoolies. So B Perkins says, "Hey Crystal, looking forward to seeing you at RTR. Oh, I can't wait to see you. Make sure you guys are emailing me too when we get closer to the RTR and watch for video of me showing where my camp is and how to get your permit and all that, because I'll definitely be showing you how to get your free permit. It's just basically you go up to the camp host, fill in your information, and slap the thing on your window. That's basically all it is. So super simple. Any other questions? If you put the questions in all caps, that helps. I'm going to go scroll back and just read some stuff. Patrick says, YouTube is being greedy. Do your thing, sister. We got you. Thank you, Patrick. Kat says, just realized this was a live chat. It is. Ben's Life says, it's stupid, it's wrong, but it's true. People of color, especially women, are targeted all over, not just on social media. Miss Jamette says, focus on the ones that are messaging you and wanting you to come back. Michelle says, love you so much. I love you too. Miss Jamette also says, thank you for your honesty and transparency. Thank you, Nick, for turning me on while you're in class. Appreciate it. Da, 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 da. Rena says, hello, what did I miss? You missed a lot. You'll have to watch the replay. Sorry about that. I can't reiterate it all again because I'm getting off soon. Galaxy Dreaming, thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I don't want to mess up your first name. I'm going to say Powell. Miss Powell says there are starting to be more people of color living this lifestyle. That's awesome. I have heard of that. I don't watch a lot of YouTube anymore since I'm on YouTube. I really just don't watch a lot of YouTube anymore. I tend to spend my vegging out time watching Netflix and things and Hulu. But yeah, I have heard that. I don't follow them all. I've met a few via social media and talked to a few. I have a very beautiful sister. Bob did her tour recently on his channel, Alicia, and her two beautiful daughters who she homeschools. She's a patron of mine. She's a beautiful woman. So definitely go check out her channel. I think it's ABZ Minimalist or something like that. But if you go to Bob's channel and see her tour, interview and tour, you will see her link there. Please go follow her channel, especially if you have kids and you're thinking about doing this, or even grandkids and you want to see how she set up where she has room for them to have their own stuff too. All right, Miss Douglas, thanks for joining us. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Got your daycare kids going down for their nap. Hey, Mama Willow's on. Woohoo! Mama Willow, I haven't talked to you in too long. Everybody asks about you everywhere I go. How's Willow? How's Willow? I'm not going to share your business. If you want to put it out there, you can, but Mama Willow's doing good. The last I saw on her Facebook, she's doing good. She's stationary, but only temporary. She's got plans in the works. Her Mama Willow says, "Hi, Crystal. This was certainly horrendous for all three of us, but the consequences for you were much worse. Unfortunately, they were, Mom, and like I said, even today, people are still talking about it, so it's unfortunate." Galaxy Dreaming says, "I'm exiting the rat race May of 2019. Woohoo, all right. Thank you, Miss M, for putting up Alicia's tour video and link. Thank you. Mr. G says RTR was fun, but also liked when we hanged in Vegas. Yeah, Vegas was fun. Mr. G came to the Vegas meetup, even though he is from California. We had a good time in Vegas. We went out to eat, we went out dancing, and you guys know I love to dance. I might incorporate some dancing at RTR, but I don't know how much Bob is going to want music. But I'm thinking about a Saturday morning, 15-minute dance fest just to get our blood flowing and to get our endorphins going. I would love to do that for 15 minutes, at least on Saturday. I would love to do it every single morning, but at least on Saturday, just everybody get up and dance, whether you get dressed or not, brush your teeth or not, wash your face or not, just get up in the morning and dance for about 15 minutes. I am not homeless. What is it? Not no woman. I am not homeless. I don't consider myself homeless, and I have been living in a van for just over 3 years. Kay says Instagram is a great place to post. Wishing you the best in your endeavors. I do post on Instagram. However, Instagram does not pay. So I'm trying to make some money while I do this. I don't mind sharing my info, and I do share on Instagram. Hello Crystal Vanner is my Instagram. But Instagram doesn't pay, and I was starting to make good money on YouTube, at least enough to sustain my lifestyle, and actually put, about $100 a month into savings. But then all of a sudden it just bottomed out. They changed a lot of different things, and so I just lost a lot of money. I went from making almost consistently 900 to 1,000 to making less than 300. So, I mean, just within a matter of 2 months that dropped. So it is what it is. Michael says, I like content from RTR, but desert is only desert. That is true. Have I thought about doing a blog? I do have a blog. That, again, doesn't pay. I have a blog, but it mostly is my Black Facts. I post Black Facts every day on my social media, on my Facebook page, and my blog. Um, I'm not really into the whole typing out something every single day. I'd rather share a picture and just, a couple of sentences. It's just easier on social media. And video is quick. It's easy. I can get my thoughts out there from my head to my mouth and out, and it's done. So, but sitting down and typing something out every day, not really so much for me. And blogs don't really pay. Uh, 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 uh. You love to cheer dance? You can cheer dance. Kay, you're following me on Instagram? Oh, good. I'm glad. I had to rethink my Instagram a few months ago. Well, was it a few months or 2 months? I don't know, but I was basically letting my Black pride show too much for some of my YouTube followers. So I had to go to back to my personal Instagram and then keep Crystal Vanner separate. So it's unfortunate that people could not just scroll past certain posts, but I guess people don't want to do that. That's too much work. So my Crystal Vanner, some of the family wasn't happy with my Instagram posts, so I had to completely change that up. So can we have story time on Freaky Friday? Yes, let's have story time. I tell you what, if you want to ask me anything, Freaky Friday is your chance to ask me just about anything. Now, I have the prerogative of not answering certain things if it's just way too personal or way too out there. But definitely, if there's something you want to ask me that you've been dying to ask me that may be a little risque, Freaky Friday is your place to do it. So yes, don't forget, my dear sister M, because I'm not saying BGLIV. That's too much. That's a mouthful. I'm gonna call you Sister M, or Miss M, another Miss M in my life. The M names are very popular in my life. But you don't forget to log on because there's no way to ask me that later. So yes, you can ask me whatever you want on Freaky Friday. Are my other social media outlets available on my personal website? Yes, you should be able to find the links on my first page. I believe I updated them. So yes, you should be able to find them, but you can also find the links in the description box of all my videos. So my Instagram is in this description box. My Facebook page is on this description box as well. But yes, go to crystalvanner.com and you should be able to find it there. What has been the most difficult part of van life? Finances. Always finances. But that was my most difficult thing in Sticks and Bricks life too. I have never been what I would consider middle class. I have always been lower class or upper lower class. I have never made a lot of money. Even as a single mom working 2 jobs, I never made a lot of money. And I have just decided that that's not where I'm going to be, possibly. And that's okay. I'm okay with it. You just got to learn to live within your means. It's just when you have a big expense like car repairs that come up and you don't have the money, that's very difficult. So that's probably the most difficult thing for me. All the other stuff it bothers me for the moment, but then I can let it go. All the negative stuff I receive bothers me for the moment. And the more I get, because I'm a human, I'm not a robot, it does affect me. I have to read through those emails sometimes to decipher which ones are good emails and which ones are not. I have to read through certain comments and certain DMs to decide which ones are the legit ones and which ones are the nasty ones and who to block and all that. So it does get to you after a while. Somebody wanted me to do a video on my mental health. I will probably do that in the future because I do struggle with bipolar 2 depression disorder. You can only hear and read and see so many negative things about yourself before it gets to you. If you don't have a mental health issue, but if you do have a mental health issue, it gets to you. So that's why sometimes you guys see me do a video where I'm ranting, and that's my prerogative. It's my channel. I can rant if I want to. If you don't like that video, it's your prerogative to unsubscribe or to not watch it. And I get that. Everybody has their own feelings, their own ways they outlet. Mine happen to be my journey and sharing it with you and being transparent. And so that's part of my being transparent, is letting you know how I feel about certain things. So definitely those two things were the most difficult things about this lifestyle that I have chosen for myself. And yes, I did choose to put my information out there. And yes, I did choose to be a YouTuber. But that doesn't mean that I'm not human and that I can't voice opinions about things, just like the people behind the screen and on their keyboards voice their opinions. I'm allowed to voice mine as well. Thank you, Patrick. Say it again for the people in the back. Pro-black does not mean anti-white. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Cindy. You're at the doctor's getting a checkup. Good. I'm glad it's just a checkup and that you're okay. Oh, I'm the favorite YouTuber. Favorite YouTuber. I'm the favorite YouTuber. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Anita. Or Arnita, sorry. That's right, Miss M. How is Brother Tom? Brother Tom, I don't know how Brother Tom is. We have not communicated in almost 2 weeks, which I miss my friend because we were talking almost every day, but he was going through something and I was going through something, and we both kind of got into a depression a little bit, I think. And it just kind of dissolved. I do need to reach out to him because if he's not going to make the first step, I need to make the first step because I do miss my friend. I miss talking to him. I miss laughing with him. I was always cracking up when around him, so I miss that. I'm upset that he didn't make the trip with Miss V and I because he was supposed to be right here, parked right here with us in this desert. And I know we'd be having a blast if he was here, and I'm still hoping that he makes it out here. So if you're watching this, Brother Tom, hit me up. The Wakanda tea is available in my Teespring store, which is down below. Yeah, you can get your own Wakanda tea. Yes, I would love it. Jazz, I'm still waiting for my music. How you gonna ask me to make you a Wakanda tea and you ain't even give me my music yet? Jazz was supposed to be doing my intro and outro music, my Crystal Vanner music for my channel. What's up with that? Tell you what, Jazz, I'm about to give your job away. If anybody out there has original music that I can use on YouTube, y'all know what kind of music I like. I like funky, hip hop, soulful, jazzy type music. I'm looking for something that when my logo comes up is my signature music. I need you to make it about 30 seconds long so that I can cut it and crop it depending on how long I show. Usually my thing is only up for 10 seconds, but I might use it occasionally in my outro as well. So I need some Crystal Vanner original music. It's got to be bass in that. I like it pumping. It's got to be funky. Email it to me and I will share your information always, every time, in every video. In the description box is a permanent thing. So if you have a website or you make music, Jazz, I'm giving away your job. I waited too long. It's been like 7-8 months. Thank you, S. Linear, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Every little bit helps. I appreciate that. Eoin, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I am 47 years old. That's how old I am. My birthday is in May. Buddy and Doug, what's up? So happy to see that you made it to Havasu, coming to you from the van build party. Oh, sweet. Enjoy. Hey, Maggie. I can't wait to see Maggie. Maggie's going to be joining me somewhat soon. Another week or two, I guess. And if you guys have not seen Lisa's video tour of her small class A on my channel, please go to the tour playlist and look at her. It's Lisa's Class A. She's going to be joining me in a couple days. I'm so excited to have my friend. She's an East Coaster. Thank you, Kay. Thanks for joining. All right, last few questions, and then I'm going to jump off and get myself into town to get me some food. I'm considering, totally off subject, but I'm considering adding poultry back into my diet. I know. But every time I go to get food, it's like my, everything is limited and it's starting to get not cool out because it's still very much in the high 70s to low 80s here, except for when it's windy like this, it doesn't feel like that. But I think it would just be so easy to go to the grocery store and get one of those rotisserie chickens and just be done with it all. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, if you guys, I wish you guys could see this. The dust, the wind that is being blown. Oh, it's crazy. I'm gonna have to shoot some video footage of that. Maybe do it for my 5 minute, 5 minutes of fun video. EON wants me to say happy birthday to his friend or her friend, Suke Mike. Well, happy birthday. Hi from Texas, Lorene, or Lori, sorry. It's hard to see. I don't know why they make you guys' names this light gray color, but then your text is white. Thank you, Miss M, for the link. There's the link for Lisa's Class A tour video. She put the link up right there. I'll try and remember to go back and put it as well. I got to put ABZ Minimalists and Lisa's link in the description box. I'll try and remember that. Ben's Life says, I'm hesitant of the poultry because of the recent disease scares, but that's why I do fish instead. Yeah, I just feel like it would be so easy just to grab a rotisserie chicken, make some rice, and have chicken and rice. Throw it in my black beans and my tomatoes and diced chilies, chicken, rice, black beans, and tomatoes, diced tomatoes and chilies. So quick and easy. It's already cooked. Only thing I'd have to cook is the rice. Life would just be easier for me. But I mean, I can eat the rice, the beans, and the chilies by itself, but sometimes you want something to chew on, you know what I'm saying? Something more substantial to chew on. But I think my body is starting to get ready for winter, even though there's it's not real winter here in the desert. Nights do get cold, December, January, February, March, you do get cold nights, but I think my body wants to pack on some weight, maybe. I think maybe my body is starting to feel the need to pack on some weight. But the sardines ain't cutting it. I don't cook fish in my van. That's just too smelly. The sardines by themselves aren't cutting it, and I don't eat a lot of soy, so I don't want to be buying a bunch of meatless type things because that's a lot of soy, and soy is just not good for women in general, and it's especially not good for Black women to eat a lot of soy. So I tend to stay away from that. But I don't know. I gotta figure something out. I would love to have turkey meatballs. Oh, that would be great to have turkey meatballs. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. I miss those. Trader Joe's has the best turkey meatballs ever. If you ever want turkey meatballs that have taste really good, they're in their frozen section. Trader Joe's has some really good turkey meatballs. Thank you so much, Michelle, for the super chat. Appreciate that. Hey, Victoria. Thank you, MacD. I'm making you hungry, Arnita. Miss M misses meatballs too. I do. I miss meatballs because it's like, man, I used to get those Trader Joe's turkey meatballs. Things were good. Oh, good job. Yep, you're working hard. I know you're in Oregon with your family. That's awesome. I saw your post. It's pretty cool. Tammy wants to know, what is a super chat? Basically, super chat is a way for you to donate to my channel. YouTube does take their cut, so I don't get all of that. But there is Patreon and there's PayPal as well. But if I'm on a live video, there should be a $sign where you type in your message. There should be a little $sign there. And if you tap on that, it'll ask you how much you want to give for a super chat. Not necessary, but those that want to do, that's what it is. Miss M Mrs. Chili too. Yeah, I used to make a really good turkey chili. Oh my gosh, so good, turkey chili. I mean, I could do it without the turkey, but the thing about it is you make such a big thing of it. Like, what do I do with the leftovers? That's something I could probably do at RTR maybe, because then I'll have people to share it with, because it's but I don't really have a big enough pot to cook it in because I only have one little, like 1 quart saucepan. So yeah, that wouldn't work. I'm making everybody hungry. Is it lunchtime yet where you are? It's 11:30 where I am, so it's close to lunchtime. BGLIV is saying, go get that poultry. Why did I stop eating meat? And why is soy bad for black women? Okay, let me answer the stop eating meat. I stopped eating meat because it's at one point I was trying to be a complete vegetarian or vegan. The vegan lasted less than 2 weeks. I couldn't do it. So I added back poultry into my diet. So, but then I realized I wasn't eating a lot of poultry because I don't have refrigeration here and I really don't cook anymore. So I just dropped the poultry. And so then I became a pescatarian because occasionally I would get, a small fish from the grocery store and, fry it up or whatever. Or I would eat fish when I went out, and I eat seafood. I love seafood. I know people say seafood is the worst food ever, and you guys can keep saying that all day long, but I'm gonna keep eating my seafood. I love shrimp. I love crab, especially, and lobster. And so I said, okay, well, I'm just gonna be a pescatarian, which is someone who eats fish. It's basically a vegetarian who eats fish, but I don't eat much dairy and I don't eat much eggs, so I don't really call myself a vegetarian either, because I maybe eat eggs 3 or 4 times a year, and dairy maybe once a month. So, a pescatarian is basically a vegetarian who eats fish, but I also eat seafood. So that's why I call myself a pescatarian, because it's just easier to describe that to people. But like I said, I'm just considering adding poultry back into my diet just because, I go into Walmart and grocery shop and they have that hot, ready to go whole chicken there. And I'm like, man, it would be so easy just to grab that, cut it off the bone, throw it with some rice, black beans, be done with it. It could last me 2 days without refrigeration. Good. Could eat it for lunch and dinner the first day, lunch and dinner the next day. Done. Half a chicken each day. I don't know. The second question was, why is soy bad for black women? It's not good for fibroids and also I think breast health as well, like breast cancers and stuff. It can feed different cancers, especially in black women. So yeah, limit your soy if you are a woman or a woman of color, especially. Kathy's RV Life may be coming to RTR. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I can't wait to see you. Patrick is saying YouTube takes 30% of the super chat and it can take 30 to 60 days before Crystal gets the funds. You are so right. Val said, oh, Crystal, that was a video request that I had for you, that you eat without refrigeration in the van at different seasons. Or what I eat. Yep, I can do that. Email it to me to remind me, Val, because I'll forget. HelloCrystalVanner@gmail.com. Lainey says you can buy chicken in the can. I would rather not have chicken in the can. I do eat some tuna and I do eat sardines, but that's about it for the processed meats that I eat. Ben's Life wants to know, is soy bad for black men as well? You know what? You might want to Google that, because I'm not sure what the consequences are for black men or men in general. Definitely Google that, because I don't really check that out, because obviously not a black man. But yeah, you might want to check that out. Thank you, BGLIV, for the $2 super chat, even though you said you're testing. I appreciate it. Miss M loves seafood, but definitely allergic. Please don't eat it. Arnita says, thinking about doing the RV life. Definitely do it. Do it. You won't regret it. And if it doesn't work, guess what? You can always sell it and go back to Sticks and Bricks. Mama Willow, thank you for the $5 super chat. Mwah, love you very much. We got to talk more often. I'm going to call you in the next week. How about that? What is Miss V doing? I don't know. I think she's dumping her dishwater. Oh, MacD wants to know if I figured out what was on my leg. Hey, let me show you my leg, guys. I hope you can see it. It got better. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, it's better. It's not red anymore, but it's still a little bit raised bump, but they're more skin color, but I'm treating it as if it is, I'm treating it as if it's ringworm, even though half of you said it's not. And someone who says that they're a doctor in my comments on that video said that it is ringworm. So I'm treating it as if it's ringworm because even if it's just eczema or a rash, it won't hurt it. So that's what I'm doing. That's another thing I need to go get while I'm out is go to get some of that the foot cream because I sprayed it with some Lotrimin antifungal foot spray that someone here had, but now they're gone, so I don't have access to that spray. So I'm gonna go and get the topical cream. But yeah, I pretty much just treated it like that because I figured that wouldn't hurt. Miss Victoria says fermented soy is safe. Yes, send on PayPal or through Patreon. Yes, I appreciate that. So fermented soy, Miss Victoria is saying that fermented soy is different. So there you go. Mama Willow says, I'm working class. You're definitely not lower than anyone else. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you. Patrick says sexy. Oh yeah, these dry hairy legs are real sexy, Patrick. Miss M said I work in rescue and it's ringworm. Glad it's clearing up. It's funny though because it's only on my leg right there. I haven't noticed a patch anywhere else, and I always wear pants, so it's weird that I would get it there. Lainey says that they sell the knockoff spray at Dollar Tree. Well, that's where I was gonna get the cream from, Dollar Tree, the foot cream. I just prefer a cream over a spray, just because in the van spraying an aerosol in the van. I try not to do too much crazy smells and stuff in my van. Right now it's smelling like hella lavender because I put lavender on some cotton balls to help get rid of ants and mice and flies. Those are my three things I'm dealing with. I don't have mice and I'm trying to avoid getting mice, but all the essential oils basically they say they don't like strong smell. So I had cotton balls on I had lemongrass cotton balls yesterday, lavender cotton balls last night. I've had peppermint and eucalyptus cotton balls, like, you know, everything. I'm trying everything. Patrick says women don't shave after Labor Day. Patrick, I haven't shaved in I don't know how many years. I don't shave. You gets hair. I'm not doing all that. Hey, Misty from Florida. Hi back. Kimberly wants to know, isn't fermented soy tofu? I don't know. Don't know the difference, to be honest with you. Get a snake for a pet and I won't have mice. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. How far is Lake Havasu from Yuma? I have no idea because I have never been to Yuma yet and I'm on my cell phone doing this chat. So I could walk over there and get my other cell phone. If you guys bear with me for a second, let me go get up and go get the other Wi-Fi cell phone. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Let's see. Get the Wi-Fi cell phone here. FYI, if you have not gotten the NetBuddy Wi-Fi yet, or you're thinking about how you're going to do Wi-Fi while on the road, definitely get it. I'm on my 3rd month now of having it, and it has not disappointed me yet. Google. Let's Google. Ooh, man. I don't know if y'all can hear that wind. Can you hear that wind? Oh, my bad. Let's exit out of that. A hee hee hee. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let's close that out. Let's go here. Let's add a new window. I really don't understand this iPhone. All right, Yuma, Arizona to Lake Havasu City, Arizona. 2 hours and 42 minutes. You basically take 95 north. Because Yuma is south of me. So it's 2 hours and 42 minutes, 155 miles. There you go. Lavender on ringworm will help a lot too, and it smells good. Oh, I didn't know I could put the lavender on the ringworm. Oh. When you say helps a lot, do you mean it gets rid of it? Or I'ma still have to use the other cream? Victoria says no, tofu is not fermented. Save time and stop shaving legs. Well, I'm not shaving legs. I don't shave my armpits. I believe I showed them before, but maybe we'll talk about that on Freaky Friday. Hi, Lillian. Thanks for watching me regularly. I am safe. Patrick says he uses Cody for movies and TV shows. I try not to do bootleg stuff if I can avoid it. Not saying that I haven't watched other people's bootleg when I'm in their homes. Speaking of certain someone, she knows who she is, but she's probably not on this live right now. But yeah, I try not to do bootleg stuff because Cody is kind of bootleg stuff. So because they have stuff that's in theaters currently, so that's bootleg. Soy sauce is fermented and so is tempeh. Tempeh is good. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you have a Whole Foods near you, go get the TTLA. So freaking yummy. The TTLA is tempeh, and they also sell it there, and I've bought it before. It is so good. The flavor is so good. If I had a Whole Foods near me, I would definitely be buying the tempeh and eating that for my meat. But I don't have one near me. Matter of fact, maybe when I go to get food today, I'll check and see if they have any kind of tempeh at Walmart or at the Safeway. There's a grocery store called Safeway, and there's an Albertsons here. So, but over the course of me being here in Lake Havasu, I'm going to try and find me some tempeh. I think if I had that, it would help satisfy that meat craving that I'm starting to have. Does our NetBetty work in an area with no towers or signal? No, it obviously needs a signal. Everything needs a signal. So any Wi-Fi that you have that's a mobile Wi-Fi is going to need a signal of some sort. Now I do have a booster. I don't have the better of the two boosters that the NetBuddy sells. I have the second, I guess, best. I think they only sell two, but anyway, maybe three. But they do have a really nice booster that really boosts the signal, and they have a different hotspot as well than the one that I have that I was given. Well, I was given this system to test, but now I am a paying customer each month. So I did receive my items for free to test out, but I am paying the $60 a month now for the service, and I have been not throttled at all. And I'm talking, when I say I'm a data hog, we're talking well over 100 gigs a month, well over, probably close to 150 to 175 every month, constantly. So yeah. Maggie says super windy in Nevada. I think it's all over. Parker has wind too. Okay, so it's just windy in this whole part of the region of the country. M says that the lavender oil will take away the redness, the dryness, and the itchiness, but not sure what cream I'm using. The cream I'm going to be using is the antifungal cream because ringworm is a fungus and I don't want to spread it. And it's like a foot cream. I just said what cell service I was using. Oh, cell service. I use this is a Wi-Fi only phone, my Apple phone that was gifted to me from a Vanner family member this summer to have a secondary phone. This is a Wi-Fi only, and this is run on my NetBuddy. My actual cell phone that I'm recording this on, that I always record on, all my videos have been recorded on a cell phone. All my lives are recorded on a cell phone, except for the times I'll do a laptop here and there. They are Cricket. I have the Cricket's unlimited $60 plan, but if you do auto pay, I think you pay $55 a month, I believe it is. But honestly, I'm thinking about next month going down to the next plan because with my Wi-Fi hotspot, I can just put both phones on the Wi-Fi hotspot and only use my data for when I'm in somewhere where there's no signal. So I'm debating about going down because I can always go back up the next month if I find it doesn't work for me. That's the beauty of prepaid. You can bounce it up and down. I have the Motorola E5 Supra, and not the LG Stylo 3, which is the two phones I was debating about getting, because the camera on the Motorola E5 Supra is way better than the LG Stylo 3. Now, if the LG Stylo 4 in the next year or two, the LG Stylo 4 was the one I was going to get. So if the LG Stylo 5 in the next year or two when they come out, if that camera is better, then I will definitely go to that because I miss having a stylus. I enjoy having a stylus. But when I'm editing videos, it's much easier to use a stylus on my cell phone than my finger. Because remember, I edit my videos on my cell phone as well. You will have to watch the replay of whether or not I'm going to RTR or van build. All right, we've been on for almost an hour. I was supposed to get off a while ago. I'm just going to scroll through these last questions and see if there's anything I need to answer. Marvel wants to know, did I get a van? No, I did not get a van. Okay, I don't know what it is you're asking me, but you probably need to go back and watch some videos if you've been gone from the channel for a while, because you're asking about a free van and that didn't happen. So the van I'm in right now is my current van, which is Cardinal and not Your Mama's van. Not Your Mama's van is with my son. Oh, you're so welcome, Patrick. Thanks for jumping on. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get off. I'm going to go do what I got to do. You guys will have to do the rewatch if you want to have the question answered about van build and RTR. Am I going or not? And why or why not? All right, guys, I love you so very much. Thanks always for watching. Thank you for all the beautiful people who did super chats for me. I love you. If you're not on my Patreon and you want to see what that's about, please go there. Just $1 a month will get you access to 3 times a week, plus some fun extras here and there. Love you. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Freaky Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is live only. There's no replay for Freaky Fridays. All right, guys. Bye.